and the game's not bad. It's just that it tries to run on all cores at all of the time, which means that I straight up can't do it. I can't stream it because reasons. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna do our Nuzlocke because that sounds more enjoyable to me, and when I pulled chat, them, rather than try and get a game that doesn't feel like working to work. So let's go ahead and just update information and then just tweet out that we're playing Pokemans instead. How are you guys doing? We'll do this whole thing again. Hi, how are you? I need a good emoji for or a good GIF for Pokemon Nuzlocke. There's like two images that always show up when you search Twitter's GIF thing. And they're pretty awful. How about this one? That one looks fine. It looks like it was drawn by a furry. But that's fine. That's okay. Will this be episode 11 of Nuzlocke? So I've started doing it so that way I will not play the next episode until I've uploaded and had the full day's time worth of whatever for you to catch up. So this will be episode 11. I just double checked. And that way people can catch up on After Hours if they miss it. And by rotating through 3 games, we can do that fairly effectively without causing any issues. I updated the sidebars too. Let's switch to the Nuzlocke screen. There it is. Whoop. All right, there we go. And turn on my super legitimate, and then use the super legitimate save feature of my. So I updated the sidebar with the Pokemon that we got. We got Shanty Pete. Shanty Pete, crowd favorite, and honestly, absolute fucking beast. Shanty Pete, Beef Gains, Starscream, Aplomb, Rev Weed, Lumple. Not sure what we're doing as far as leveling, or what we're doing as far as, I mean, I guess we're going to the gym. I remember us needing to grind a bit. We were talking about Alienware computers because Dying Light says plays best on Alienware. And I was pointing out that it's sort of like saying sounds best with Beats headset. It's like you're paying for the style if you like it. Hey Fred, how you doing? Let's see. What do we got here? I'm thinking Shanty Pete stays in the front, but that means who's getting the, does Lumple have the, what item do you got? Take. EXP, okay, cool. Let's give him the EXP share. I feel like that's good. We're continuing to get more soot for the soot sack. And from there, we can get the whistles. I forget which ones we wanted, but we need levels anyway, so we might as well grind here. It just seems like the best way to do it. I feel like I fought them already. Now, we counted how many this was last time, and I think it was 40. But I don't remember how many we needed to do. It's something like 40. Are you Binyat's clone? I'm texting Vinny, yes. Slugma. Would have liked to catch one of these, but just straight up not an option now with this run. But that's okay. Mainly because we could have called it, like, something else. Slugma balls. Smegma? Yeah, Smegma. Everyone's favorite Pokemon, Smegma. It's the exact same thing, but it's like a shiny variant where it's just white. It's really gross. I don't know why I've said such a thing. Spindas are scary. If you had to eat your favorite Pokemon, how fucked are you? Most of my favorites are like Ghost and Psychic, so very. They're not edible. Spinda balls. That one doesn't work as well. I mean, I'm much higher level than this thing, but I'm a little bit concerned that these guys are a beast, and it just tackled, so that's... A lot of ghosts are poison, too. I mean, like, I think Mimikyu is probably my favorite. Like, my least favorite of the Pokemon games that I've played, but my favorite Pokemon has to be Mimikyu. Just because he's adorable. Like, an absolute adorable concept for a Pokemon. He's an artist. He tries to make the world a better place. He's a little bit bootleg. He just wants to be loved. You know, I relate to that. It's good. Also, all of my cables seem to be hooked on to something else, so give me 1 sec. I'm gonna untangle myself from the headphones. How are you? Hey, Kendo WTL. How you doing? 2 months of support. Have you tried streaming before? I think you'd be good at it. Yeah, thank you. Flamadus, thank you for 18 months of support. Rev, I'm so upset. I couldn't tell you it was JoJo Friday yesterday. Also, the next Pokemon should be named Geo. Is that a JoJo reference? Is this what it's like to be a JoJo? Is I ask every single time someone says something? Like, someone eats, like, fucking, I don't know, a hamburger, and you're just like, is this a JoJo reference? And then everyone sighs and says, no. And then you go, well, in episode 30, Jotaro, he eats a hamburger, and Dio's like, no. And then they have a fight about it. That's what I think happens in JoJo, just so you know. I'm a bit low. I was kind of like far away from the mic, so am I better now? I should be borderline peaking at this point. Yeah, I was untangling my headset, and it was kind of wrapped up in the cables. I could write JoJo episodes. I'm being, like, overly cautious with these guys. Still no luck with Dying Light? Nope. I'm gonna have to cancel that bounty out entirely. There's another one I can do where it's showing some ad for something. I'm gonna watch it before I, like, accept it, because, I don't know. If it sucks, then I just don't care. The extra money would be nice right after the wedding, just because weddings are expensive. But, you know, it's, we're doing okay. It's just one of those things that it's like, everything is a little bit nicer if there's a little bit extra money. But it is what it is. I've bought all of the orcs that I want for Warhammer, so I don't even have to worry about that. I won a contest on this Discord that I'm a part of for like 25 bucks with a Warhammer crap. So I bought stuff and had it sent to a Games Workshop store here in town, so that way I didn't have to pay for shipping. It's like literally one fucking model, but you know, that's Warhammer for you. I think I have like $1 or something. Isn't that like 2 figures? Oh, you. It's like 1. I did have some guy I offer to buy some of my old models that, you know, are from an army I'm not going to play anymore. And I was like, yeah. Shanty Pete. I mean, like, I'm switching out, like, I've got a, whatchamacallit, a dewback. I was talking about this during, you can play Warhammer with Funko Pop things for cheaper. I actually have converted a Funko Pop into a Warhammer guy. I also converted a dewback, which it cost me about 25 bucks because it was on clearance, and then, it's a Star Wars thing. But it's proxying for a and I am not lying, literally a $410 model. Look it up, Gargantuan Squiggoth from Forge World. Legal to play with. The rules don't make sense because it's Forge World, but it's $410. And I'm like, nah, you can go fuck yourself with that, GW. So, I should probably not talk about Warhammer every fucking stream. It's like, oh my god, we know, Rev, you have a fucking obsession. It is way too much. It's a very nice model. It's not $410 nice. Meaty Refrigerator, thank you for 21 months of support. Hey, it's a Skarmory. I have one of those. So aside from that, what I've been working on, you know, we're just getting the final touches on stuff. I need to finish the painting that I started for Tilda's folks. It's apparently a thing you do is you give, oh, right, because is it going to be bad? Steel flying, right? So I shouldn't have any issues with getting... Ooh, okay. No, let's go ahead and switch out. How about, you know what? How about we just bounce? I don't feel good about this. He got one real good critical and it did not go well. I have one of those. I just haven't trained it up yet. But I got the painting half done. For those of you that dropped by the arcade the other day, wondering how it went, I did get the stuff set up the way I'd like. YouTube is now reviewing the channel arcade to see whether or not is it acceptable for monetization, which is more important less because of the money, because it's not going to make any money, but if it's got like ads on the sidebar, it's about like 2 to 3 times more likely to actually serve the video to people, which means that people will actually see it, and then that'd be good. So I'm gonna like have it monetized as little as possible, just so that way it'll show up in search rankings a little bit higher. Because I mean, I already got Patreon for it, so I don't really want the money, but YouTube would prefer to offer videos where money is being made than not, which makes sense, because if they're going to use up server power and stuff to do it, then sure, but, you know. I gotta go heal again. This is a little bit annoying and grindy, but that's just kind of what you expect with a Nuzlocke. I don't know what levels the guys in the gym here are, but that's good news. We got all the coasters and stuff. I need to figure out what I'm getting my best man. Any word on YouTube being better with copyright claims and stuff? I have had less issues. I did have a legitimate one on that arcade video, which I'm a little bit worried about, I'll be honest. The headset I'm using, a free Turtle Beach one that I got from work. It was supposed to be so that way I talk about it at work. But it's a nice headset, and I speak directly into it while I'm painting, rather than while I'm painting being like this and talking to it, and then every now and then coming over here and talking about stuff, and then coming over here and talking to painting, and then coming back. And you see how annoying that is? People were complaining about that on the arcade channel, and legitimately so. So I went and got myself a headset for free. I bought one, but then it didn't work, so I returned it. But for whatever reason, the headset speaker volume went directly into the mic. Who knows why? It just did. Which meant that the Nujabase that I was listening to, because it was bring your own music and I had the audio for the, desktop muted, went through. So just for like 3 minutes of that video, there's just straight up Nujabase while I'm talking over it. Which is bad, because YouTube is like, hey, that's copyright infringement. And I'm like, you know what? It fucking is. For the first time ever, YouTube has correctly called out my copyright infringement. I have no legitimate use of Nujabase on my videos. I did not mean for it to, but I have a really shitty headset that apparently will play music that I'm listening to. So in the future, I'm going to have to think about how to do that. I also need to check and see whether or not that's going to cause issues in the future. I figured it was appropriate to be listening to Nujabase on, like, his death day, birthday, what was it, the other day? he had really good music. I really like his stuff. I'm like not into that genre too much, but every now and then when I need something chill to listen to, that is like right on point. Been trying to think of chill songs to listen to at the wedding. You know, we need to have like several. The wedding's gonna be freaking long, but you know, it's like one of the most important days of my life. So it'd be cool if like the music was nice. But I am just having such a freaking hard time thinking of. I'm gonna switch out, I think. Let's switch out with like Beef Gains, because Beef Gains can take a hit. Yeah, that does nothing. There it is. But I need to think of some chill music to have playing. And Tilda's been finding stuff, and that's good. But I want to, you know, contribute. I want to help the wedding effort, aside from just monetarily. But just the music I listen to is just, all in all, just not good for weddings. Today I listened to some Guar. I listened to some Metallica. It was some of the new Metallica, so it was a little bit more chill. You know, I don't really think that, I don't think Guar really has the right, I don't know, mood for a wedding. I don't really feel like you go to a wedding and go, you know what? I wish they had played some Guar. You know, some nice, chill, relaxing Guar. You know? If they had played Womb with a View, or War Is All We Know, or Bring Back the Bomb, or Let Us Slay, I think that really would have made the night a lot more beautiful, and I'm not really sure why they didn't do that. I'm gonna run, because fuck this. Spindas are you know what? Spindas are probably my easiest target. Actually, I think the Slugmas are. The Spindas are probably second, and then the Skarmories are almost impossible to kill. You don't want to listen to Slaughtermania at your wedding? Yeah. I feel like we should, I don't know. I mean, I put some Blue October on there because I think that's like the most romantic kind of stuff I listen to. I thought about adding some like Joji, but Joji is not like, it's like you just got broken up with and now she's with another guy kind of music. Not really like, he calls it romantic garbage, which it is. But I don't know. It doesn't really fit the mood either. So it's been hard to think up songs that are like, Joji is legitimately very good. And he was one of the reasons that I started the arcade channel, was because seeing someone who could make a, just... You might want to move on to the next route. It's also about leveling Lumple and stuff, and Starscream. I'm okay with it not being very fast with Pete. He's okay. For some reason, I thought he was like half health for some... Supersonic? Can that actually land? Oh, he has his own tempo, so there's no point in even using that build. Then level Starscream? Okay. We might want to switch out and have someone other... I don't know. Yeah, Joji is sad boy music, and it's good for, like, just listening to chilling in the car, but not like, it's not wedding music. But seeing him do that 180 to go from, you know, screaming about, you know, welcome to the rice field, and then switching it over to, like, actually legitimately trying to make good music and chill music. It's inspirational. It's nice to see that someone who can make that much of a shift, and his fans, for the most part, still like him. And I've said it before, but I think that's super cool. Starscream is going to get leveled, but he's going to have to get leveled via the thing first. Then we can worry about leveling him via actually being out. Right now, he's not really got enough health to really make it good to do so. The timing is always bad on them running through there. So I've been working on that, trying to find music to listen to. And just, metal is just not good. I mean, like, I suggested Sabata Kadabra by Black Sabbath. That's a nice romantic song. Am I late? Not too late. I streamed about 7 minutes of the game not working, and then we streamed this instead. And we're just never gonna play Dying Light, I take it. I thought the gym was in this town. You know, I never actually went slightly to the left. It turns out that this is not where the gym is. I have been under the assumption that the fucking gym is in here this whole goddamn time. Okay. Gym is below the volcano. Alright, what do I get with the ash? I'm gonna move this over to the side real quick. Alright, let's see what... You can go fight some guys to the left. Yeah? Alright, so what else do we got? We got ash, volcanic ash, Bulbapedia. I still have the thing up. Alright, cool. You have to fight the bad guys by going left. Spoilers, by the way, are 100% permitted, accepted, and encouraged on this stream because there's no way the fuck I would know what to do as far as a Nuzlocke goes without people telling me what the fuck to do. When it comes to, like, Dark Souls and pretty much anything else I do, don't. But, you know. So there's the black flute and the white flute, the blue flute, and the red flute. I believe I probably have enough for the blue flute now. The black flute, being the most expensive, gives... reduces the chance of getting caught by Pokemon by 50%. White flute gives... increases wild Pokemon chances, so I don't really want that one. I don't mind grinding a little bit longer just for the sake of not having to do it. Snaps a Pokemon out of Infatuation might be good for the next gym, which is the red flute. We're not going to have the white flute, despite that it looks most like a dildo. Yellow flute can be sold to the billionaire maniac in Yulden Town for 7,500. Okay, that's kind of neat. The blue and yellow ones are the only ones worthwhile in your experience. The blue one, you can also sell, and also you can use it to wake up Pokemon. The yellow one, you can do something with, right? Snaps them out of confusion. Okay. I made a Twitch account just to tell you that I'll Be Waiting by Nathaniel Ratcliffe is a good wedding song. I will write that down and listen to it after this stream. Where... She's put most of the stuff on there. Basically, infinite sleeping and confusion heals. So I need about 750 ash. We need to grind anyway. Grinding here is good. I'll be waiting. We need to figure out what our song is. And that's another, like, I don't know. And we gotta dance in front of people, and I'm not good at dancing. I'm not good at dancing at all. But it's like people we like, and they're gonna be crying because it's our first dance and whatever. So maybe they'll be crying so much they can't see, and then they won't notice that I suck at dancing. Does that work? Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. Tilda was looking through the eShop yesterday, recommending a whole bunch of games. What are your Nuzlocke rules? If you do ! rules in chat, you'll get the whole list, complete with a misspelling. Do the sprinkler. There you go. If I can just get Slugmas, in this area, that would be great. Because just one-shotting a Slugma is really good. I danced with my mom at my bar mitzvah. I suck at dancing. You'll be fine. I mean, like, we didn't take classes or anything. We've gone swing dancing before because there's a place in town where you can go, which is, it's actually very fun, and I would highly recommend it. It was still 9 well, yeah, I mean, it was a bar mitzvah. I kind of expected that was a bit for you. We got some Daft Punk on there. Daft Punk is a good choice. I had to dance with a 50-year-old plus math teacher at my prom. Oof. Oof. Just look up some MJ dance moves. Apparently that whole lean thing that he did was because they had like a special clip on the floor that he'd slide his feet into. Like, that's how he did it. Otherwise, it's like physically impossible. Which is neat. I mean, whatever. It's very easy mode as far as like, you know, I'm not going too hardcore into some of that stuff. I mean, go for it. Try and do a lean as much as Michael Jackson did. Go in front of the mirror. Yeah, there were special boots that were involved that clipped into the floor. $10 in 1989 or 1890 was worth $270 now. That's a really interesting fact that I have no idea why you've given it to us. Not to be like that, but what? $10. Wow, okay. We're gonna switch out. Michael Jackson is actually an elf. It's a cover story. Interesting. What? Speaking of Pepsi, I'm drinking a Coke. Well, you know, the AGB equivalent of Coke. I said it because of Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, everyone was talking about that for like the week it came out and like a couple weeks afterwards, and then it's just like the realistic lean limit for a human is 20 degrees. Michael Jackson's lean was more than double that. Yeah, it's because he had things in the floor and he could cheat. It's fine. It's nothing against him. He's a performer. He doesn't actually have to do the thing like a normal human does. The entire point of being a performer is to make things interesting and fun, right? Like, that's why people pay money. They show up to a thing and they want you to see something. Monotype runs? Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, I'm kind of doing that. I have mostly water types. We're probably going to use beef gains until it gets to like 30. I should probably check and see what level the next gym is and what type it is. I think it's a normal type gym. That's such a good move. This will make cheesing fights super easy. Opponent has a lot of water types. I mean, it's like based on what, like Hawaii? Fire type at Lava Ridge, then the devastating normal gym. Okay, it's good to know. So we need to fight Flannery next, who is the Heat Badge. Alright, and she in Ruby Sapphire Emerald version, she's got a Numble. She's got a Camerupt, she's got a Torkoal, and a Slugma, and that's about it. That's, I mean, honestly speaking, like, aside from the level differences, I feel like I could probably do it with Shanty Pete, and I could probably sweep with, like, Shanty Pete, and, 5th gym ends my run. Gotta have those 2 nipple Pokemans. She has Slugma. Never heard of that. What Pokemon is it? Sigma Bulls. Had a lot of people call, like, do prank calls recently. And I'll mess with them back. I'll play along. And it's just, it's frustrating when they keep calling and they don't have a line. I've said this before, but, like, really now, you know? Make sure to hold on to beef gains and level them up a whole bunch. People have your phone number. You know, at my day job, they do. They have my day job's phone number. And it's just like, dude, if you got a joke, I'm here. I'm here to listen to it and be like, oh my God, you got me to say ligma. Oh fuck. And then you said lick my balls. Wow. Holy shit. I sure got fuckled. Missed the last couple of episodes of this. I will introduce you to the new dudes. Actually, if you look to the right, you'll be introduced to them. Let me go heal. I wonder if I can get him to make multiple flutes at once. I should see where we're at on the flute thing, because blue, because I don't know where I'm at on the making the blue flute thing, but the yellow one and the blue one sounds good. The red one might be good. Check the weed is useless. There's like 4 new names. What would a Nuzlocke in real life be? Dog fighting, but if it looses, you kill the dog? Why would you do this? Jesus Christ. Do you have ballots? So funny. Yeah, we do. It's been super in demand right now. It's like $10,000. Would you like me to put a copy to the side for you? We got 1 left. Kids aren't ready for that shit. They're not ready for you to say yes or play along with them. I had some kid actually thank me for that. Starscream is newish. Revweed picture hasn't changed. Is it still oddish? God damn it. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, well, it's... You can stay that way for a minute. Skarmory is pretty good. Fighting the ones that we're fighting in the wild makes me realize how absolutely tanky this dude is. Let's see if we got enough. Starscream could be really useful for Gym 5 if you level it a bit. I misheard that as Starscream is Jewish. I'm not really sure how you got there, but sure. Shalom. Starscream. The one issue with Beef Gains is he's a dude, and they're gonna try and use like attract and stuff like that, and I don't really have a way of dealing with that. Hi, do you have Baltos Royal for the PS5? Yep. Yeah, we do. It's just weird. Let me see. Oh, you've got a lot of ashes. I can make you a glass item. Which would you like? Okay, so I can actually choose multiple ones. So I want the blue one, because the blue one gives me the ability to wake from sleep. There's no way to get rid of poison, unfortunately, but blue is good. How many do we have? Can we get the yellow one? Yellow one snaps them out of confusion. So let's... Cool, I had enough for the yellow flute. I'll check and see if we got another one. 145. So I need to do another... I think we figured out it's 250 steps. So I had 645 just there. I just need to do another... If I do 5 and we just do 100 more, that'd be great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this block right here, I believe we counted was 50. I am getting this guy to just huff ash completely into his lungs, which will kill him. He will die of a smoker's lung. It has been freakish cold here in Austin, Texas. It was, you know, like 24 degrees Celsius, 76 degrees Fahrenheit the other day. And it dropped down. I tweeted about this, and that's the only reason I know that conversion. But it dropped down to freezing. It dropped down to freezing the next day. And it has stayed... You could use repel to count your steps, but I could also be grinding at the same time, so I might as well. Freezing in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Dude, what? It's a... What? You know, I heard something about, I heard something about birds the other day, right? So apparently the reason that birds shit so much is because it's like a developmental way of flying, right? Like the less you have to move, the lighter weight you are. The lighter weight you are, the easier it is to fly. It makes sense when you think about it, right? Like you gotta take less effort to get off the ground, and so they poop a lot. They poop when flying, so that way they don't have to deal with any excess weight. That, you know, just throw it all out, right? That makes sense. But then someone was saying, if Pegasus were real, right? First off, their bones would have to be hollow, which makes for a really shitty horse. Horses like to break their legs all the goddamn time anyway. It's just one of their favorite things to do. They actively decide and wish for their legs to break. This is just a true horse fact. If you own horses, confirm in the comments. But the other thing that would be bad about Pegasus is that they would just shit. Just like, and have you ever seen how much a horse shits? It'd be that, but flying through the air. I realize magic could be the answer, but if you wanted to make it like anatomically correct, what is worse to own, a Pegasus or a unicorn? I mean, a Pegasus would be cool because you could fly with it theoretically, but I mean, also like, you couldn't. I don't know what unicorns give you. Like, what does it do? It's just a horse, but someone glued a horn to its head, right? Imagine a Pegasus bucking you off at 20,000 feet. That's a good point. You also are 20,000 feet in the air, which means you can't fucking breathe. Neither can the horse, so the horse dies? And so just like Pegasus would fly up in the air shitting constantly and then just fall to their death, asphyxiated. Anyway, I'm thinking I should change, since I'm gonna need water type in this. I mean, it depends on, yeah, it totally depends on like what system we're using. I'm gonna give Shanty Pete the XP share. I'm gonna clean out all of these spots, and once I clean out all these spots, then it'll be enough. And that way, Shanty Pete will evolve. Lumple is a cutie. Lumple is a good boy, and or girl. I forgot, honestly, which gender Lumple is. Dragons would have to shit constantly too, but they would shit urates because they're like lizards, and lizards poop solid, or pee solid. Most creatures poop solid. That's just kind of what makes it poop rather than pee, right? This is, again, this is why I get those bounties. This is why I get sponsorship deals and stuff like that. It's because I'm a high quality streamer, the kind that talks about pooping and peeing and how wyverns would be shitting constantly. Dragons are fucking big though, so they wouldn't need to shit. No, they would need to shit even more because it's the only way that they could actually like keep their bodies up in the air. Would owning a cockatrice be a good thing to own? It feels like no, because, and I keep hitting the button repetitively because I just sort of expect that it'll work, but it doesn't. Damn it, Rev, just say holding my cock. There you go. I did it. There you go. You happy? Holding my cock? Besides, logically, a dragon would recycle its shit, breaking it down further, sending methane gas into deposits in its throat to be able to breathe fire. Wow, that actually made sense. That was actually a really good response. A cockatrice also makes you, like, die if you look at it, right? I had this great book. We rented it all the time from the library. We didn't actually own it. We looked up how much it would be later on. It's like... It wasn't cheap. You just straight up can't get that book anymore. It's like freakishly expensive. But it was this awesome book about like, and it was like all drawn like, I don't know, old school medieval texts. They turned people to stones. That sucks. See, that would be a bad pet. Like, it's already a chicken, which chickens are assholes in of themselves, but then you give it magic powers and now you just have an awful thing. It was an amazing book, and I wish I still had it. And I tried to get other ones, but they never were quite right. Like, they didn't really have just, like, random things. I had some of those, like... God, what was that series? I thought that was the Basilisk. I think the Basilisk and the Cockatrice are, like, the same thing, right? Could be a magic goose. I mean, honestly, birds are just, like, demon creatures. Like, they're evil. Do I have a phoenix in it and a fish? Yes? Do you remember what the name of that book was? They have the same power. They're not the same creature, but they have the same power. Okay. One is a lizard. And oh, that's true. A basilisk is like a lizard. You know the book I'm talking about. It's like super old school, like 1980s, 1970s. I have to find this book. If it's the book that I think it is, tweet it at me, and that way I can confirm. I remember the cover, but I can't describe it too well. It's like kind of faded and blue, and it's got like, I think it had like a dude fighting a dragon. Would you rather own a Gorgon or the Grim Reaper? The Grim Reaper I feel like is like a being, and so is the Gorgon. Like a Gorgon is like, it can talk. You know what I mean? Same with the Grim Reaper. Like, you could have a conversation with it, and it would be fucked up to own something that could talk back. And I don't mean like how parrots can, but like actually like have coherent thoughts. You know what I mean? Rather than just like, I must eat and shit and fly. The Medusa doesn't do that. Yeah, Medusa has gone through quite a bit of shit as is. Let's be honest. I don't think you get to own the Grim Reaper. So you want me to mail you a Medusa? Yeah. Just like pop one of those in the box. When they ask you whether or not it's, you know, got anything fragile or perishable, you say, no. And then it leaks. And it comes out and kills everyone in the FedEx post office recovery station. And everyone dies. And it's your fault because people are dead. Gorgons are useless now anyway. I mean, like, could I use my iPhone? Does that work? What about Medusa, pre-snake hair, and stone sight? I don't know enough about what that creature is. That's how it happened in a live-action Percy Jackson movie. What if you fuck the Medusa? You don't want to... It's... The bottom half is snake, right? You can't fuck Medusa. You can't fuck a snake. The fuck is wrong with you? The camera is a reflection, though. Medusa is supposedly hotter than a god, and that's why they turned her into what she was. I mean, that seems bad. Yeah, that seems right, Sam. Story is... That's like entirely the wrong. Like if someone the story of Medusa, which I'm not gonna repeat, but the story of Medusa is sort of like someone mugs you for your cash, right? They like take like your wallet, right? And then someone's like, here, let me chop off your hands to make sure that they'll never be able to steal anything from your hands ever again. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Now, if I remember correctly, and this is actually 50 splots, once I touch all of these, I should have exactly 250. And then I can leave, and we can go somewhere else. Unless if we want one of the other ones, in which case we'll have to be here for another 10 repeats. At least. For, like, the red one. What does the red one do? Snaps out of infatuation. That's very situational. But it might be useful for the fights that are coming up here soon with the normal type gym. We'd be rather roommates with Hades or Loki. I feel like Loki would be an asshole. Hades seems like he's pretty chill. Like, I don't know too much about... I gotta admit, I really don't know my Greek or Roman mythology. I remember there was a part where Loki turned into a horse so that we could fuck another horse. So that way they could have horse babies for a reason. Why don't you buy repels for this? Because I also need to level, and if I'm going to be grinding, I might as well grind and do this at the same time. Hades is the only one of the Greek trio, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, who accepted his job. He seemed like a classy fellow, you know? He did his job. He wasn't an asshole about it. Loki was the horse that got fucked. Yes, that's an important part, is that he... Oh shit, Shanty Pete just leveled. Oh shit. Level 25 is when he evolves. Shanty Pete's evolving! Shanty Pete's evolving! Shanty Pete, Shanty Pete, Shanty Pete! Shanty Pete! Shanty Pete. Wants to learn Protect. Delete a room from Protect. I believe Mist is shit, right? But Protect is super annoying. So I'm gonna switch out. I finally made a Twitch channel and came from YouTube. Well, welcome to Twitch. How can Pete fly like that? You... Shut up and let him have his fun. I think Protect is the good one. One of them makes you basically immune to damage sometimes. The other one is shit. I forget which one's which. So let's see. Give Herman a treat for me. He's hanging out with his mom. Okay, which one do I want? I already have the yellow one. I want the blue one now, right? Yeah, it should be the blue one. Protect plus Supersonic is Annoyance. He has both, right? I'm gonna level up Starscream a bit, but let's give Starscream the XP share. I have not been back to the trick house. I don't have cut on any of my Pokemon. Alright, I've got it saved. I've got both of the two types of flutes. Is it worth staying here for red flute? Maybe. We'll think about it. I'm gonna go for now. We'll go in, we'll fight some actual guys. Is there a level limit or item limit? No. We're not doing either of those things. Again, this is the easier mode of it. Level limit is 100. Very basic like Nuzlocke rules, and just for this sole reason to keep things from being confusing and hard and difficult. I know I'm gonna fuck it up. I know I'm gonna screw it up. The one person who died was Bread, who died because we were fighting a Chromos, the piranha one, and it just went ape shit on him. Like, super effective attack, insta-gibbed. It was bad. All right. Bread is toast. A caravana. There you go. All right, so now we're near a new area. This is a new route, right? Have we been to this route? It was Rough Skin. That was it. All right. My kitten Ozzy. Oh, I'll send pictures of kittens. Aplomb is going to be needed for the fight. So I'd like to level Aplomb up a bit. I like to fish, but I also like to battle. If anyone challenges me, I'm there, even if I'm fishing. What a completely irrelevant series of sentences. The fuck? That's an electric type, right? It's like water electric. So, like, Mud Shot should be effective? I don't know, he might be able to hang in here. Well, we're done. I like to battle, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Yeah, I noticed. So anyway, bye. Are you gonna try and fight me? All my Pokemon does is roar. No one dares come near me. If you would, please take this TM away. I probably should update Pete's pick, and I should also update Rev Weed. So maybe we do that real quick. How about I take a quick like 2-minute break to update the sidebar, and we'll go from there. How does that sound? 2 minutes? 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Also, I have a Patreon. That whole arcade thing I was talking about earlier. I do art. I teach you how to do art. It's on this channel, RevScarecrow Arcade. I'll probably still keep streaming on there every now and then. I might start streaming on here with art stuff. I don't know. We'll see which is more effective and where people would rather watch me do art. I don't know. But anyway, here's 2 minutes of ads to give me some time to edit up a thing. I'll be right back. And I believe we're back, and I'm still fixing up the last little bit, getting Rev Weed set up. So give me 1 second to finish up that, and then we'll be good. But anyway, how's the break? Did you guys, like, do anything cool? Like, I don't know, cool things? Interesting news as far as YouTube stuff goes. The CEO of YouTube admitted that even her kids found the YouTube Rewind of 2018 to be cringy and awful. And she said, "We will try and make next year more reflective of our community." And it's like, well, I mean, ideally, yes, but also like, maybe you should work on who's at the top first, because that's not good either. I mean, I don't really know what the winning move there was. I mean, for me, it's just sort of acceptance that it's gonna be shit. You know what I mean? But even when your kids are like, "Oh, you fucked up," any mods available? I'm here. Give me 1 sec. Skelecorgi. I watched the movie I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and it was actually good. Kind of fucked me up emotionally. Yeah? You know, I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I have no interest in that. Shanty Pete is now a big Shanty Pete. Shanty Pete 2. There we go. And then we got ourselves a... Where's the other guy? Is this it? No, that's the badge. Beef Gains, badge 4. Lumpel. Revweed. Okay, Revweed is still Mothman. I guess that's the slot he's in. Revweed 2. There we go. How do you think her kids even told her about how cringy the... I mean, like... I'm fairly certain subs can post without permission. It's one of the benefits. Basically, the idea being that if you're going to be a bot like this trying to, like, post porn or what have you, you're probably fine. You're probably not going to sub to me. So I need to do this, like... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I did this exactly wrong. Oh, God. Everything's bad. I'm not just a pretty face. We're dead. We're going to die here. Oh, God. Oh, shit. It's a small child and a fisherman. Okay, well, actually, no. It's fine. Go, Shanty Pete! Shanty Pete! Alright, so the issue here is that, actually, no, this is actually good typing. Yay! Starscream leveled! Oh, shit. Wow. Great. All of my electrical Pokemons, which is none of them, will now not be able to do anything. Yeah, the only thing I ever get recommended on YouTube is, like, weird propaganda and, like, YouTubers I would never want to watch. Kittens. Aw. The cats are adorable. Those are good cats. Found energy powder. I didn't even know that was an item that I could get. Alright, anyway, later you two. And get fucked. For exactly trying to kill me. Yeah, like, I don't really like watching those, like, okay, I lie. I like watching, like, I Hate Everything and Your Movie Sucks. Your Movie Sucks I got recommended because someone thought I sounded like him. It's the same sort of thing where it's like, if someone sees a guy with a beard, they're like, Rev, is that you? Like, any white guy with glasses and a beard is immediately me, which is just like, I don't want that, you know? Like, other people's videos playing as ads. I mean, I legitimately did put out a video about the channel ad that I tried to put out, but just YouTube didn't accept it because it was too graphic, I guess. It was, too hostile. Too controversial. Too... What are you sitting out, Goldine? Why do you have fish? Are you Gordo Frubbin? Yes. Oh. Nah, that's good. So I do watch those channels where it's like, this thing sucks. But it's like, I don't know. It's really weird when it's an unskippable ad and it's freaking long. Like, they apparently have stopped doing that, but it's still like, dude, what? Okay. So I could fish on this route, but also I have, like, a metric fucking shit ton of water Pokemon. I'm gonna wait and see if there's maybe some grass, and there is. Immediately after I ask, is there some grass? What do you know? I find some goddamn grass. Look at me. Turn around. Turn around. Yeah, there I am, bitch. I need an exercise after a meal. Let's have a match. You're not doing shit. It's your Pokemon that's doing shit. Your Pokemon's doing the fighting. Emerald, alright. An ad I watched the other day was an entire episode of the new Gundam show. Okay. That's weird. Leveling Aplomb up was good. Will I change Pokemon? Yes, because that is grass-type Pokemon, and I don't want to deal with that. It's water grass, though, so Lumpel is also weak to it. As a Shanty Pete, I think Beef Gains and Revweed are the only ones that aren't. Wing attack, yeah, but like, if I don't want to lose Shanty Pete. Starscream might be good. Does he have? I feel like Starscream could probably. It's about the same level. Let's see if this works. I think I can do this. I've not used Starscream yet. It's a Lombre. I'm pretty sure he's got a yeah, there we go. Peck. One-shotted. Starscream one-shots. Hydration Bot can just insert himself to any chat that he feels like. If we're about the same level and I have type advantage, I'm fine with sending him out. Yeah, Starscream kicking ass. Someone was asking for Starscream to be sent out. If that was you, you got your wish. He's here. He kicked ass. So this is what we can catch. Whatever this is, we can catch. The shit? What's a swab blue? Chat is freaking the fuck out. All right. Best dragon. You what? If you can evolve this, you got a dragon type. Okay. This is really good. Oh fuck. I actually have to care about this thing. Dragon baby. evolves into a kick-ass dragon ostrich thing. I need to figure out statistically the worst dragon, but it's cute and that's all that matters. Cloud baby dragon is best dragon. Okay. So Aplum is gonna kill this thing. I don't think Revweed has sleep powder. It's also a bird type, so it will fucking kill him. Who died recently? The only person to die was Bread. Isn't it a bird flying type? Gloom will be fine. All right, we'll send out Gloom then. Swablu evolves kind of late. Okay, we'll try it. I miss Bread too. God damn it, don't do this. It's normal flying. Well, luckily, actually, we have it's infinite use, right? I hope so. Infinite use awakenings. Use worth the time grinding for it because it's infinite use. Holy shit. How about I put you to sleep now, bitch? There we go. Bread was a, I don't even know what type. He was the sloth Pokemon. Alright, now absorb once, not killing it. Catch it now? Oh, shit. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh, okay. It's not very effective. Alright. I can hit it a couple more times. That's fair. I can do this. Okay. Critical hit did not kill it. One more time. Sleep helps catch rate. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but chat's super excited about me catching it, so I need to actually try. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Okay, I played Apex Legends yesterday, but it has a similar issue to the issue that I've got with what should I call it? So I can heal, I could use the balls, I could put it to sleep. I attack first, I think. I'll try and put it to sleep. The chance of that hitting is like near 100%, right? So as long as it can be put to sleep, I'm fine. It's a good battle royale game. I like the speed of it. I tried to play like a quick game today, but I just couldn't get into the game. It like just fucking wouldn't load for some reason. It was also super effective. Okay, cool. Nice and easy. Chat, I need some names for a song. Swablu. Please name it something I can pronounce. Yes. Names. You got 1, 2, 3. I think it's 10 slots. Sleep is stored in the balls. Dragon Daddy. Burb. Cloud. Mr. Cotton Parrot. Cotton Swab. Call it Pointless. Softy. Pello. Foofer. Bernard. Fluffnut. Q-Tip. Guy. Cloudcoon. Cloudboy. Vinny. Borb. JoJo. I could... Just because you actively try and donate every single time I'm here, I will name this Pokemon JoJo. 2 words, 1 word. One word like so. Hold my Paco. That's cheap. Oh, should I change it? Is Geo a Dio reference? It's pronounced JoJo. We made Rev do a JoJo. You did. There you go. Are you happy? Alright, I should heal up. I feel like right now the trick is to heal or to level what's gonna be super effective, and then from there, kind of whatever. I thought they were gonna fight me as a group. Are they not? No, there they are. They're gonna fight me as a group. Good. Okay, bring it. A fucking oh shit! It can explode. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this. Die. Die! Okay. I'm fine. If those two guys die, that next gym is gonna be a bitch. Lynette's house. Sure. Follow-up question, who's Lynette? A hoarder. Oh, hi, Rev. I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. Well, I got so engrossed in my research, everything ended up this way. Honestly, same, my dude. This is so embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. Lotad doll. I mean, you alright? May I offer advice about my Pokemon storage system? You should organize your boxes so you can tell which Pokemon are in them. Yeah, I've got one for with all the Pokemons that died! Alright, well, I guess I'm gone now, bye. I love using the Berry Crush machine, so I'm collecting berries. I'll share one with you if you'd like. You should try the Berry Crush machine with your friends. I remember Candy Crush. How the fuck do I get there? Swimming? God damn it. Hey, energetically, how you doing? That's a Lotad. I will end you. The Berry Crush challenge. Is that just where you take like a handful of wild berries and like crush them in your hands? Like that one meme? Well, hold on. Is that... Do people even know of this meme? Business card meme. I forgot that meme. It's a good one. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's that, but you do it with berries. I was trying to remember why the fuck I had that. Why I brought that video up. Meme history for all of you youngins. Ancient memes. We can has them. Flamidus, thank you for the holy shit. Oh god, there's I actually recognize like 3 out of the 5 names there. Well, congrats, Giromatic, Pudunk, Fango, Morpheus, and Lord of Falltech. It's awesome. Thank you, Flamidus. If you guys want, you can get in the Discord. All you gotta do is like check your connections. It usually takes a minute for it to actually work. So check at the end of the stream. Just do ! Discord. There you go. Rob just did it, and that will tell you how to find it. You gotta bet. You gotta bet the music. Yes, I will change Pokemon to Lumpel. Lumpel will kick your ass. Lumpel is a good boy. A good boy made out of, or a good girl made out of death. I'm so sorry, please. Is that a shiny? Is that a fucking shiny Nuzleaf? Die. Oh. Why does it look different than normal, or am I having, like, a moment? I'm still not alright with Nuzleaf. A, looking like a dick, and B, having nipples. It's fucking weird. No, you're just a crazy person? Okay, that's fine. I think it's great that I can go camping with my Pokemon. Oh, there's no follow-up to that. I thought you were going to make fucking sense at some point, but I see that you've opted to just not. And honestly, fuck yeah. You know? Fuck it. Fight the power. Fuck making any sense. It's one of the funniest things I've ever said, honestly. That one person, they got like, I think they got super high and messaged me on Tumblr. I imagine that this is what they look like. Aeron. It's like steel ground? He's half a furry. Normally, don't you put the hat on? Like, don't you normally, if you're, like, if you kind of want to go the whole furry thing cheap, don't you, like, get the mask and gloves, and then you just put on a tail? Or maybe it's just, you start with the tail. I knew quite a few people in, like, college that would wear tails to school. And you just had to roll with it. Don't forget what you've done to me. I'll make it. You can't forget it. And then I gave him my phone so he could... Those are called the partials. Furry culture is one of those things that I'll never quite understand, but, you know, if it makes you happy. I like buying pieces of plastic for way more than I should, and then, and then writing up stories about how cool they are, you know. So if being a furry makes you happy, I really can't talk shit. A protein, yay! Investigate that one lone rock in the grass. That is very suspicious. God damn it! Hey, dude. My deck is very expensive cardboard. My deck has just reached $3,000. Jesus Christ, I was feeling bad on how much I spent on Warhammer crap. But like, honestly, I've been able to cheap out with a lot of it. I find carbos. Okay. Oh god, I can't even imagine being a weeb. Can you imagine having that much money? Or that little money? Or whatever? Like, I've never gotten figurines. Like, a thing that you sit and look at. Like, you buy it, and it's got huge fucking titties, right? Okay, that's not a Nami statue. There's this one that we've had at work, and it sold pretty fucking fast. And it freaks me the fuck out, can I just say? Let me see if I can find it, and then let me review it and see if it's acceptable to put on screen. Where is it? No, I gotta show you weird anime figurines so that way I can talk about them. I can't find the one I was looking for. So instead I'll show you a different one. Oh, that one has its... That one you can see its nips. So no, I'm not actually going to show you that. But it's this one where she's just standing on one foot. It's Nami from One Piece. And she's got like one of those like traditional like really high slit Chinese dresses on. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, I have to sell that to people. Would I rather have a Rev branded Funko Pop or a Rev branded model kit? Rev branded model kit. Like, I feel like it's something that I don't get. It doesn't mean it's bad, I guess? Again, it's one of those things that, like, I've really come to respect and understand hobbies. But I don't get that that is your own thing. What about a sexy anime Rev figurine? That'd be pretty good. Do I get huge tits? Like, if I'm a sexy anime figurine, I've got to have huge tits. We went by this store the other day. They had one of those anime titty mouse pads of the succubus from Overlord. And it was, like, massive padding. It was ridiculous. There was like a, God, the only official Vinesauce body pillow that I know of is the, Ralph Bluton one. I don't know if that's still available. I do hate Funko Pop. I've already forgotten what Pokemon it said. There's only ever one made, and it was made for a contest. The Ralph one. Wingull. Okay. Aplom is probably the best choice. I'm trying to think of what would be a good counter, and none of the stuff I have really has good type advantage stuff. So I'd rather just do water gun. I think I'm high enough leveled over that I'm fine. I just feel like, I don't know. Like those, have you seen those figure arts girls? Where it's like, it's what if you had an anime girl, but instead of having legs, she had jet engines? And it was still somehow supposed to be sexy and not fucking weird. They make model kits of those. Hold on. Also, they abbreviate it most of the time, so, Where's the one where it's got like... I can't find it. Gonna need an image reference for that. Give me a sec. I'll find it. Figure arts. Girls. Jets. Engine. Okay, no, that's just a jet engine. I'm trying to find... Jesus Christ. Like, there's just a whole fucking titty out in that one. It's not even subtle. It's just a fucking titty. I think I found it. I'm not sure. Don't think this is right. Make sure there's no... Anyway, this... It's like this, but instead of having legs, she's got, like, robot bits. It's weird. When I was working for the anime company for a bit, we had to talk about that. And in all of the times that I needed to read about it, it was always the abbreviation of Figure Arts Girls, rather than, you know, written out. And I did almost quit because it's just like, I'm not posting about that. Found them. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. This. Customers who bought this item also bought. Yeah, it's this. Thank you, Gear. I'm pretty sure you build them. Oh, great. I have to fight this guy now. No, that's actually what I was referring to, Lokerman. For those, it's in reference to that. I mean, the rocket launcher's pretty sweet. I'll give you that. Ask Mike about anthropomorphized planes. No, I'm alright. How do you stop feeling things? That's me right now. Oh, when do you stop feeling things? I think that's called depression. Alright, Shanty Pete goes after Lombre. Geodude we can take out pretty easily. Water gun. Wing attack. Done. Dusted. I'm going to be, tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me, I guess I should say, real quick, since we're getting close to the end of this stream here. And as such, I will not be able to stream. I'm going to have to do some wedding stuff in the morning and then follow it up with some work stuff. So I won't be streaming. And I think I'm fine on Monday, but I feel like there's something I need to do on Monday. Oh, right. I need to go and get my best man a gift. That's a thing you're supposed to do. And I know what I'm going to get, but I just don't know where to get it. And on the off chance that they come by stream, I don't want to say it and then them know. Because obviously it's someone I trust enough that I would trust them to know what stream is. Oh, okay. I was all ready for that to do some damage rather than fuck all, but alright. The mountains are unforgiving. Oh, I see. That's good to know. Anyway. There's no point of going there. I don't have the ability to be able to make a base, so... No, wait, I do. I just haven't opted to use it. You're supposed to shout Yolalehi-hoo, since it doesn't echo here. Okay. Remember when the mountains were unforgiving? I do. It's a good point. It's the time when the mountains were unforgiving and shit. Just like 5 seconds ago. When someone came up to me and mugged me. They were lying in wait for someone to climb up this mountain to mug them. Can you imagine? You're about to use Machop. Will I switch Pokemon? No? I was trying to think if I had anyone who could, like, have type advantage, but not really, so I'll just kick its ass. It doesn't really matter who I kick its ass with, so I'll just use Aplomb. I guess it would have been good just to save PP, which is funny to say. PP. Anyway, going around you and your weird... Stop. Hey there, Rev, it's me, Trent. How's your battling? I had a battle the other day, and my Geodude came up huge. Next time I battle you, Rev, I won't be losing. Like, it's kind of fucked up that people just, like, wait in the mountains for someone to come up. They're tired. They're on the last of their water reserves. You know, they're just, like, just every bone in their body aches. Their muscles are just screaming for rest. And then someone's like, I'm gonna fight you with my weird-ass dog! It's weird. It's a weird human thing to do. Fuck. Teach Steel Wing to Starscream. Oh, fuck, it's a Zubat. Go Aplomb. Die. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to catch that. I'm dumb. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Alright, well, I guess I'm not catching anything here then. I'm getting tired, you can tell. Well, I guess I don't get a Zubat. But instead I get a full heal. Just find another Zubat? Nope, that's not it. That's against the rules. Can't do it. Teach... okay, I will. Crobat is great. Does it count as a death? No. It was an option of a thing I could have caught, but I opted not to. And opted not to, I mean, I totally forgot I could do it, so then, you know, it just happened. No one ever know they all look the same. Wow. Racist? Against Zubats? No, but they all use the same sprites, so they literally do look the same. Like there's no actual anatomical difference. I need to teach my Pokemon Steel Wing, apparently. Doesn't he just learn it? Does he just learn it? Oh, he just learns it, so I'm not even gonna use the thing. He learns it by leveling up, I don't know when. Well, he'll just learn it when he does. I'm not gonna use a TM up on it, then. Because maybe someone else needs it. It's really late. Can we get Spoink before or after the gym? Oh. Hee. With this meteorite thing, that thing in Mount Chimney will... Huh? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get in the way... If you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. Hold it right there, Team Magma. If you're badly mistaken if you think you have your way with this world. Doesn't matter, we've got meteorites. We're off to Mount Chimney. Be seeing you there, Team Aqua Jingbets. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That was almost a burn. Team Magma just laying down the berms. Didn't I see you before at Slateport Museum? And your name is Rev. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. You're just one odd kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. Says the guy who wants to drown the world. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They're rivals to us. The sea-loving Team Aqua. Boss, should we give chase to Team Magma? Yes, we must. We've got to hurry. There's no telling what Team Magma will do at Mount Chimney. Rev, you should keep an eye out for Team Magma too. Farewell. So anyway, how are you, Mr. Scientist? I'm Cosmo. I'm a professor. Are you... Like, Cosmo is in the... Cosmo is the, as in the guy from Fairly Odd Parents? Or Cosmo Kramer? Like, are you secretly a Christian allegory that no one knew about because it wasn't really a thing? Or are you secretly kind of racist? Kind of lot. Like, what version of Cosmo are you? Or are you the magazine that tells women that they're not pretty? Which one? I'm confused. And how to have sex good, which is mostly just ask your partner. Or a Russian astronaut. They tricked me. They even took my meteorite away, and another similar bunch of Team Aqua showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with the meteorite at Mount Chimney? I don't know. That's your fucking problem, aren't they? Rev, say Jinkies, Scoob. This is what you get for coming by my stream. Where's the police in this country? There's just gangs everywhere. The gang activity in this universe is insane. That's a good point. Gangs are fucking everywhere in this. You know? You can't go 5 fucking steps without a new gang showing up. I realize I'm probably supposed to go to, like, what? Nice. Nice! God damn it. I'm just Zubat. Fuck off. You know what? I'm glad I don't have any Zubats. There's like 1,000 Officer Jennies. And yet, the crime rate is at an all-time high. There's 2 gangs in this universe. In this specific island chain, there's 2 different gangs that are absolutely just walking all over the goddamn place. It's lousy with them. They're all over. Nice. Every time I kill a Zubat, it's exactly 69 experience, which is pretty fucking cool. Would you rather own a Zubat or a Magikarp to be Herman's playmate? I feel like both would go badly. Like, Herman would kill a Magikarp, just straight up. Like, he's a mighty hunter. God damn it. Ooh. Ooh! Okay. You know what? We're just gonna bail. Fuck this. Alright, we're gonna switch Aplomb out for... Beef gains will be good in the normal type gym, right? Maybe level beef gains a little bit. Yellow Flute to heal confusion. I forgot I had that. So let's go ahead and use the this on him. And we can just snap him out of confusion. Oh, right, but I don't have to worry about that now because he's out of battle. It's not one of those ones that sticks around forever, so no attacking. It's just over now, so it's fine. Everyone drinks soda in my team. Oh, no. Are these slidey? Those look slidey to me. Yeah, those are slidey. Like, you can't go up them. Okay. New area. New zone, I think. I'm pretty sure. What? Sorry, I gotta bust it down every single time that jam comes down. That's a fucking good-ass jam. Oh, fuck. This is an old route? Okay. Dead. Does it annoy me that... No, because Coke is like a branded thing. It's like calling, like, tissues Kleenex. It's just what we do here in Texas. But this... I don't know. This... Oh, my head is busted. Did he really say my strongest skill is busting nuts with my head? You impress me. Give me a rematch after I redo my training. Black belt knob. A rich person, upper middle class status, or the sensitive bulbous structure at the end of the penis, also known as the head of the penis, spelled knob. Black belt penis. Penis tip. Interesting. That's not a knob, you dork. What is this? This is my secret spot, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, you're another fighting one. Is that like... That fight music to let me know that it's a fighting type Pokemon trainer? So anyway, here's a mud slap. Detect? I'm just gonna back slap your hand. Just slap your face. Get slapped. It failed. Yes, goodbye. Where does a leg bend like that? Accuracy, Phil? Just slap you. Get out of here. Yeah, it did. It did fucking miss because I slapped you. Stop it. Oh my god. Did I miss black belt knob? You did. You just missed black belt knob. What? What's wrong with Battle Girl Cindy's leg? No, we're alright. We're alright for now. I'm kind of just running out of moves on A-Plom, so we're gonna have to switch them out here in a bit, but this is fine for now. How about water gun? It like bends downward. We'll check the sprite. Dead. It's like line of action. It's a little bit weird, yeah, but it's like, no, that's. Yeah, that's a little weird. That's her leg is broken. Okay. You mean running out of PP? Oh. Did anyone explain there's a black belt knob in every game, and he's named after one person who localized the script of every single Pokemon game? And what the fuck? Her outfit kind of looks like Samus without armor. I agree. Okay, fine. You're free to come here in return. I'd like to battle you again. How about you can't fucking stop me because this is fucking just open ass land. You can't just be like, this is my beach. I didn't pay for it, but it's mine. Like, get out of here with your entitled bullshit. Just let me use the beach too. It's a fucking park. Bitch. Yeah, I mean, honestly, she went through a lot. Shanty Pete did evolve, yes. That's an interesting story there, energetically. I found a PP up. I have a rare Pokemon. Would you like me to show you? We're gonna have to switch after this fight, I think. Off of Aplomb. A Zangoose? The fuck is that? You're right, it is rare. I don't have any fucking clue what this thing is. Ziggy Stardust? Mud shot? Zangoose is it a... It's a mongoose. It's like normal dark, maybe? It's an edgy mongoose. It's a rad as fuck. Zangoose is normal. Pure normal. Okay? It's a mediocre normal type. Okay? Well, it's dead is what it is. He said it a couple times. Zangoose. Natural enemy of Seviper. He's about to send out a Seviper. It's a poison type? It's kind of fucked up that he's got both, isn't it? It's like a poison. It was exclusive to the previous version based on the mongoose snake antagonism. Other game got Seviper instead. Gotcha. It's poison. Poison is weak to Gen 3 poison Pokemon type. Takes 2-time damage from ground, bug, and psychic. Okay, so I have ground type moves, so no. I'm actually fairly safe. So just mud shot and then you're dead. In later games where multiple Pokemon show up, the Zangoose and Sevipers will actually attack each other if they appear together. Weird. There you go. Starscream leveled to 21. I want your Pokemon? No, I'm alright. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I gotta be honest, that guy, like, his sprite looks like the guy who jerks off at work. Not that I know anyone who does that, but, like, he looks like the guy who has, like, a simple office job where he files papers and looks into accounting forms, but, like, he sits at his desk and jerks off, like, all day. I'm gonna switch Beef Gains out, so that way we can get some more, levels on him. It's not important yet, but it will be. If you work from home, wouldn't you always be jerking off at work? No. No, you're jerking off at work if you work a job like Darkside Phil and then jerk off on cam or something. It's different. It's just while you're on the clock. Like if you're filing papers but you're doing it digitally and you're jerking it, yeah, that's jerking off on the clock, but otherwise, no. Fake out. Slaps. Oh, you flinched. What would happen if I slap your shit some more? It's not very effective. He's dead. Psychic Marilyn is about to use Podork. Will I change Pokemon? I believe that's a Psychic type. It's like the pig thing with the spring on its tail and a Jerk Shack? Do you have a Jerk Stat? Well, I mean, yeah, if you work for a campsite, then it's your job to jerk off at work. It's like my job. Like, if you want to call this a job, I'm playing video games. Like, Starscream resists Psychic in this gym. What? Why do you gotta have a special fucking room in your house dedicated to jerking it? Like someone does a gym or a living room. What? It's one of those like ones that anytime you talk about fucked up Pokemon, Spoink is always brought up. Swift. Pew pew pew! That's exactly what that sounds like. And I'm resistant to this, right? So that hurt a lot, guys. They're called sex dungeons. You know what? Fair enough. You could have like a workout center. You've broken my concentration. You fought me. You think a Spadoink could survive in the wild IRL? No. I feel like there's a really awful evolutionary adaptation. There's nothing here. What? Exploring a cave isn't like walking on a road. You never know when a wild Pokemon will appear. It's full of surprise. Wow, great story. Rustboro City. Why do I feel like I've been here? Why do I feel like I've come all the way in a fucking circle? Because I have. God fucking damn it. What? Why did I come here? Psywave does your damage equal to your level plus or minus 25%. This is actually the fastest way to get where you're going. Go to Malville, head north. Hold on. You have a Skarmory, but you don't have the fire badge. Did you skip it? You're supposed to come back to your gems. No, I went the wrong way. Lava Ridge Town? Fallbore? Is it Lava Ridge Town? Did I just miss the town entirely? I need to go east through like Route 16 to Vinendurf Town to Malville to turn left at the desert? Yeah, I need to go to Lava Ridge. Okay. So I need to go right from here. Take the tunnel, Goat's Tunnel, descend the mountain and go left. Yeah, there was the bit, and the Team Magma and Team Aqua had a fight. East, my B. My boy. Gotta stop here in a minute, unfortunately. God damn it. No, no! It's level 6. Beef gains. Go. Punch a bird. Teach chat that they're wrong. You can and shall punch a bird. Not even worth the time of day. Alright, let's go. I have to go through the tunnel again. No, wait a minute. I have one of these. I forgot about that. Beef gains, go! Beef gains, use punch. Kiss a bird. Just reminds me of the feed 2 birds with 1 scone thing. You gonna use repels in here? Considering I one-shot anything that attacks me, I'm not too concerned about it, and it feels like a waste of repels. So I'm here now. The bridge would never be constructed. In black version, I don't know what causes the bridge to be constructed or not, so I don't know if something wrong happened. So now I can go to Lava Ridge, right? I'm at Malville. Am I going the right way? Now I go north, right? Yes. Wait a minute. I also hated how they handled, like, Rock Smash and the riding abilities. Where it was like a random-ass Tauros would come out and you'd ride it. Like, it'd be much better if it was some Pokemon that I knew of. That I trained. For the way it worked in the new Pokemon. Alright, here we are. Now I can take the escalator up. Hello. The cable car is ready to go up. Would you like to be on it? Yeah. Please step this way. Yay! It's nice that you don't have to waste move slots on it, but... Oh. I want them to go away. Everywhere I go, they're assholes. They're kissing. Kiss. Make your doggies kiss. We're gonna keep making more land. If they expand the land, there will be less habitats for water Pokemon. The fuck is going on with that one? Can I just go around, y'all? I really don't want to be involved. Oh god, this is I'm gonna assume that they have fire-type Pokemon. They are Team Magma. That seems reasonable to assume. Just some eco-terrorist fighting is fine. Hey. If there were more land, I'd be able to get a big house of my own. I'm going to build it on hardened lava. It's getting better. My team is getting a lot less water Pokemon based. Okay, that's normal. There we go. And then you're double weak to water, aren't you? So anyway, there's that. I did it! It's not really much of a hoodie. It's like a crop top hood combination. It's kind of a look. I can see where you're going from. Yeah. A kid like you ought to be splashing about in the waves. Is it because I beat you with a water type? Like, I just recognize that as Team Magma, you're probably using, like... You're back. Never abbreviate figure arts, girls. Yes. Never abbreviate figure arts, girls. It looks a bit dorky, I'm not gonna lie. It also has, like, ears. Oh, good, a Zubat, just to remind me how much of a failure I am. It's like my depression, here constantly, annoyingly, and to the point where it just becomes a joke. Thanks, Zubat, get the fuck out of my face. Reminding me of my failures. Yay, I did it. I probably could have killed both of them at the same time. Probably would have been faster. So anyway, I'm trying to walk somewhere. So you've come all the way here, but you're too late. We've already delivered the meteorite. From Meteorite 5 falls to the boss. Look at this dude. Team Magma Tabitha would like to battle. Looks like a dude, but alright. Water gun. There's a small poncho with a hoodie. Yeah. He's a dude. Hope I'm disappearing. No, I'm good. It's too late. The boss is a really cool rock. Yeah, it's seriously like, what the fuck? Yeah, alright. Anyway, you're dead now. Yeah, I said it was okay after you got timped, Loker. I'm sorry, it's very specific, so I feel like it's fine for the sake of that. But yeah, maybe we should not talk about Figure Arts Girls and its abbreviation. Yeah, I don't really get why you'd want there to be more land. Like, do you drink water? What if Team Magma just drinks Monster Energy all the time? Heard someone at the store the other day, they were talking to their friend about how that their son had bought them a water, like one of those Brita water purifiers, and it was because they exclusively drank Monster Energy. And their son was trying to convince them to drink water. Thank you, Rejax, for 9 months of support. It's very kind of you. 9.5. There was a Zubat I could have caught. I can't imagine what your life is like to the point where you can't drink water. You just don't drink water. It's just bad for you. Thank you for the 9 months of support, Rejax. I don't think I said thank you. Not properly. I kind of just pointed out that you said a thing and then repeated it, and then that was it. I've been drinking Monster Energy at work. We've got one that's like, it tastes... We got some free ones. I think I talked about this on another stream. There was another thing I needed to talk about. But anyway, Monster Energy. We got it just to like convince people to buy it at our store, but we don't have it to sell, so it's just they gave us free Monster Energy. I guess that way we'd get like a thing to hold it in. But I've been drinking it to like save $1. That way I don't like have to pay money for coffee or whatever while I'm at work. And it's bad. It's sugar free. It's really fucking bad. It's almost undrinkable. But it wakes me up, so that's okay. When I was younger, I couldn't drink just straight water. Like, it was boring. But cold water tastes better. It, like, has a different taste. I don't care what people say. It does. What else is I going to talk about? On a Dark Souls stream a little while back, I guess I should leave this for a Dark Souls stream. I mentioned I gave someone the feels badsies during a Warhammer game. I think that mission's just bullshit. So I wanted to apologize to that person even though they'll never see this. How bad the sprite work is for the place where he's standing. I mean, it looks okay to me. What's wrong with it? Anyway, I'm going to talk to this guy and then we'll save. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying this power, machine Mount Chimney's volcanic activity will instantly intensify. The energy will grow deep inside the creator and who are you? You turned around to talk to me, so you knew who I was. I heard Archie benoming a child who's been meddling in Team Aqua's affairs. Must have been you, he meant. So you think of interfering with us, Team Magma. Now you listen, long ago, living things used the land to live and grow. That's why the land is important. It's the cradle of it all. I mean, I feel like it's... They argue about something that's so basic that it's stupid. We need the power that sleeps within this mountain. No, there's no need for you to learn that much, but no matter, I'll teach you the consequences of meddling with our grand design. Didn't life start in the ocean? I mean, in our universe, yes. This is gonna be close. I'm a little bit scared of this. I feel like I came into this without thinking. Okay, as long as we don't get any criticals, we should be fine. It's scary because it's like fairly close to my level. Oh, you bitch! That's such a bitch move. Oh, come on. I'm gonna use a soda now. No fucking... No, come on. It's like using a fucking Estus flask. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. I'm gonna fucking do that shit. He's gonna use up all his fucking items on this guy. You better not pull another one of those things, or I swear to God, I'm gonna nut in reverse. Don't you dare. There you are. Starscream leveled to 22. He's about to use Zubat. Great. No. No, it's okay. I think I got this. Oh my God, that's a really high level Zubat for some reason. Why do you have a level 24 Zubat? What are you doing with your life? Aren't I ground type? Shouldn't I take like no damage from that? I don't use Estus Flask when I'm fighting like another person during a duel. It's a bitch move. It's a bitch move, I say. There we are. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he's not taking super effective damage, but it's fine. I think I'll just switch from Aplomb. Camerupt. Yes, I will change to Shanty Pete. That was a bad decision. He's a glass cannon. And he's probably about the same level. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay. I got this. Water. Yes. What? Maxie. Maxie was caught off guard? Flipper is pretty defensive. I'm just used to Wingle. I don't think those last you've seen it. I mean, you can keep doing what you're doing. You just And just keep doing whatever the fuck this is. Rev, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. But you, whose side are you on? It doesn't matter. We will remain vigilant to keep up the pursuit of Team Magma. We shall meet again. What the actual fuck is happening? Yeah, I do, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Anyway. Alright, I think that's where we gotta stop for now. Let me check and see if there's any art. You can take the meteorite. Yeah. I went ahead and got the meteorite. We got a rock. Whoops, almost closed the wrong window. Almost closed OBS. And stream would have ended very quickly. No new art. Always check on the Vineboru for art. Just make sure you're tagging me if you're making art for me. Because otherwise I will not know and I will not see it. But yeah. I am gonna go. Next stream's gonna be pretty good. Next stream I do will probably be on Monday. And I will be streaming probably Smash Bros. World of Light / chat and sub fights. So if you got Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'll be doing that. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't checked out my channels, I'm gonna put !shill into chat. Make sure you follow me on Twitter because you will not get your messages for your YouTube videos. You might as well subscribe, hit the bell because then you actually see it. Sometimes, more likely than not. But follow me on Twitter, Rev_Scarecrow. YouTube, RevScarecrow, RevScarecrow After Hours, RevScarecrow, and RevScarecrow Arcade. And then I've got a Tumblr as well, but that's really just for me to double up on the number of places that I have things. There's also the art channel, or the art Patreon. If you want to support my artistic endeavors, patreon.com/RevScarecrow. Or just to throw money at me. So that way I can go out into space. Because gravity, affects time. So if I go far enough out in space where there's not enough things to affect gravity on me, then I'd just be immortal. More or less. Donate to my Patreon so I become immortal. More or less. No, I need to go where it's super dense, don't I? I forgot how time works and gravity. Close enough? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna host someone else who's live, but I'll see you when I do. Goodbye. Goodbye.